all-time intros, many would say, right now.
What's up, gamers?
What's up, gamers? Do you ever think about that phrase?
Okay, continue. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
It's a great question. I urge you to stay curious. That's my new I don't do well with follow-up questions.
It's a great one. Because I think you could use that like at work and someone like you could get away with something one time where they'd be like, wait, you didn't answer the question, but they'd be like, I guess I should stay curious. I don't know.
I guess that is good of me to keep an active brain.
You gotta stay curious.
I mean, you gotta stay curious. You gotta stay thirsty, my friends. Is that the phrase? Is that Dos Equis?
That was Dos Equis back when they had the
most interesting man in the world.
Yeah. God, that had such a stranglehold on culture.
It really did.
Whoever wrote those commercials, I hope, is like not working anymore and just living in a bunker.
Because you gotta protect him.
Yeah, he's
one of society's greatest minds.
The CIA is just like has him in custody just to keep an eye.
I feel like Old Spice kind of ripped that off after.
They tried to do the same thing, and I think they like largely succeeded, but it was more like lol random humor. Yeah. Like it leaned more into that, but the timing wise, that was also, I think, more.
Yeah, they also did the cool thing of like responding to tweets with a video. I don't remember
the cool thing of engaging on social media.
Well, they like would do a YouTube video.
Yeah.
To like everybody's tweets, and then they would do like basically a 45-second commercial. I don't know if you remember that. That was a phenomenon.
I don't remember it, but that sounds familiar.
I think
like I believe that happened.
Tweeted at them. Yeah.
Huh.
I might be wrong. Was Ashton Kutcher married to Demi Moore?
At one point, I think he was.
And then I think it was Demi Moore. That's how I know is if Ashton Kutcher was.
You just know it through Ashton.
Yeah, it's essentially he is the nucleus of most of my information. Like a lot of the stuff I know is from like the Butterfly Effect or Jobs
or a couple seasons of 2.5 Men.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a not that 70s show reference for him. I never would have got 2.5.
What was No Strings Attached? Was that him or was that the Justin Timberlake one?
I don't know. They all did like Friends with Benefits, No Strings
Attached.
Yeah.
It's like the same movie.
Yeah. That was like The Illusionist and The Prestige back to back.
Okay, yeah, no Strings Attached was Ashton. Wait, Greta Gerwig was in that movie? I had no idea.
Yeah.
She was a character in the movie. That's wild.
Greta Gerwig snatched.
True.
Greta Kristen Wiig.
Wait, did she direct it? No.
She could never.
She didn't direct this. There's no fucking way. No. Ivan Reitman. Reitman?
Yeah. You could tell it's Ivan.
Czechoslovakian Canadian, Czechoslovakian born Canadian filmmaker. And boy, does he look it. He directed Ghostbusters.
I believe
he did No Strings Attached and Ghostbusters, two of the all-time.
Two of my favorite movies. Which Ghostbusters? Is it Girl Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters?
He did Ghostbusters. The original 1984 and Ghostbusters 2 in 1989. And Legal Eagles.
Was that not Harold Ramis?
No.
Harold Ramis didn't direct the Ghostbusters film?
No, he wrote
and starred in them.
Yes. but he did not direct it. At least not the first two, according to Wikipedia. So,
was there a third one?
Was there?
What if Harold Ramis directed the Girl Ghostbusters that everyone forgets they did?
I think most people do forget the girl.
Yeah, but what if Harold Ramis directed that one? Wouldn't that be a treat?
Who did direct that one?
Paul.
No, it was Paul Feig.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
He's literally, his Wikipedia page is him soy facing at a stuffed bird that he's holding. No, he did episodes of Mad Men, and yet he
there's a lot of good stuff. He did Bridesmaids.
He did the movie Last Christmas. That came out in 2019.
Girl Ghostbusters is called Ghost Heads.
No.
What is Ghost Heads?
What's Ghost Heads is a movie?
Ghost Heads 2016.
I literally just typed
look
in
at
Ghost
the
Heads.
intense fandom for the media franchise Ghostbusters. Okay, so it's like a documentary about the fandom of Ghostbusters.
That sucks. Why would anybody care about that?
That's a great question. I urge you to stay curious. All right. Yeah. Ghost Heads. Check it out.
Ghost Heads. Check out. I don't know. You can watch the 2016 Ghostbusters if you really want, but, I wouldn't.
What would you watch? What would you check out?
Let's Go to Prison, obviously.
You've checked that out.
It's been checked out. What movies are coming out these days?
Marvel Sanctuary.
I did see Wakanda. I did watch Ruth Conda Forever.
Yeah.
It was pretty, honestly, it was kind of good.
Was RBG in it?
She had a little cameo.
That's pretty
at the
sick.
very end. Yeah, like the
she was in
credits scene. Yeah.
I honestly don't know if you're
Kamala Harris was also
Kamala Harris played RBG.
Yeah,
that'd be
kind of sick.
Incredible, actually.
Yeah. All right, what's playing tomorrow?
I might be a Kamala fan.
Dude, there is nothing in the theater. There's the
Menu that we've discussed on this podcast.
Have we?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that at all.
You brought it up at the trailers when you watched something else.
Oh, yeah.
Or something.
I didn't see Nope, but yeah, I guess I did bring it up, but it's whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't
you
look
brought
that good.
Up the trailer one time.
The Banshees of Inisherin. It's got Colin Farrell.
Banshees of Ed Sheeran?
Yeah, the Banshees of Ed Sheeran, man. It just looks like a movie.
That's good. I mean, that's
that
a
is
point in its favor.
That is what it is.
As long as it doesn't look like a jigsaw puzzle, we're in a good direction.
Oh, I do not want to see the new Steven Spielberg movie though, The Fabelmans.
Yeah, I keep hearing about it, and
it looks like
0% into it.
It looks like something that Dom Farrow would make, or Jack himself. There's a new Disney movie coming out.
Yeah.
Since when? Strange World?
Element? Oh, is that there's a Pixar movie, Elemental or something?
Yeah, no, I know about that. The Strange World is just like
On Stranger Tides?
No.
Jonathan
from the minds behind Big Hero 6 and Raya the Last Dragon, which I like both of those. Bring you a, dare we say, strange new adventure for the full. Yeah, I like them. Raya was like not as good as Big Hero 6, but I think I like both of them.
What if Aquafina was in Big Hero 6? What would that look like?
Okay.
I'm going to start what would that look like to you on bits that I make.
She would be like another character in the group, but like,
She would be Baymax's GF.
no, she wouldn't be Baymax's GF. I mean, honestly, she would just be herself in the movie. Like, so it'd be like a bunch of teens and like a character voiced by Aquafina would be, so like an Asian woman doing black scent would
As a
also be
rapper.
there. Yeah. And she'd be funny. She wouldn't be a main character, you know, she wouldn't have an arc. She just kind of would be adjacent to it. I really wonder why she got, I mean, I've wondered this before and I still wonder. You encouraged me to stay curious. And so I did. And I just wonder why, like, how did she get in everything? You know?
Nepotism. Her
Really?
mom is actually George Lucas.
Do her parents even have
No, I just remember that she was doing rap on YouTube.
Yeah,
And that's when I was a fan.
Right, and I remember her doing rap on YouTube. YouTube. And then she just, I guess it was like when she got in Crazy Rich Asians, it just kind of like
I feel
popped
like
off.
I don't know, maybe. Now that I'm looking, that was 2018, and she has pretty much nothing before that.
Yeah.
Neighbors 2. You remember Neighbors?
She's also in Ocean's 8.
She's in the 2020 SpongeBob movie.
She just
Storks. Did you ever watch Storks?
No, I didn't. I remember the trailer for Storks. How great's remembering trailers of movies you didn't see? I do remember it.
Do you remember when, in the conceptualizing of this podcast, I suggested it's a movie review podcast where we watch trailers and pretend we think it's the entire movie?
I mean, I do remember that.
Every episode, just like, this movie was really short. 1:45. Like, what were they thinking?
I think you can really only do that bit. I think you could only do that bit like for one episode where you like.
You could do that bit for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Like you do it once, and you do that with a film that someone could conceivably make that choice about, and then you do it again for like a movie that's well regarded, and then people are like, oh, they're just talking about the trailer. You do it like 3 times, and that's the end of the bit. And that would be funny, but you cannot do a podcast that is just that every week. Now we could, I think, do a movie review podcast where we pick a trailer and then just speculate wildly.
Yeah, we write the script.
Yeah, we do that.
I feel like I could do that sometimes. Like, when you're watching a movie and then you predict like 3 lines in a row.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah, you're like,
he's
about to say this, and then this is going to happen, and then they're going to do this. And it all happens. You're like, wow.
I could write this movie. I have a basic understanding about how to write a story.
Yeah. I understand what they were leading up to the last 45 minutes.
I have some level of media literacy.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a lot.
That's enough.
Wait, Aquafina's in the Little Mermaid remake? What the? Come on, man.
I feel like this movie has been in
She's
production
Scuttle
for 7 years.
Scuttle's the bird, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are they making the bird Aquafina?
The feminization of the bird in Little Mermaid is too far.
I think this is where I know people are upset about Ariel being black.
I don't care
about that
movement.
Ariel should be black, but Scuttle the bird should not be played by Aquafina. That's where I'm drawing the line.
I've never looked at the cast of this movie.
Is she going to do, what voice is she going to do for Scuttle? Is Scuttle now going to be doing black accent? Is Scuttle going to be a racist character within the lore of The Little Mermaid?
That would be good. I mean, Sebastian was a racist character in the first one.
Yeah, but it's also
he's now being played by being played by 89.
Wait, it came out in 89?
Prove me wrong, bitch.
No, it does. I'm reading it right now. It does say 89. I just don't believe that. I'm like,
Wild.
every
Time
Disney movie
flies.
came out coincidentally when I was born.
Yeah, Lion King came out in 1992, and then Toy Story 1 came out in 1992, and then when I was 5, Monsters Inc. came out,
In 1992.
Cars came out.
Tarzan. Lilo
No,
and
I never
Stitch.
saw Tarzan, so that came out in the 70s. Cinderella came out.
Well, then there's that period of like the mid
1997.
2000s ones that we never watched those, right? No one watched. Who watched Bolt?
Just being
you
able
know,
to pull out Bolt right now blows my mind.
Did you watch Bolt? Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
Is Bolt the dog movie?
It's a dog. His dog, and he's got a lightning bolt on him. I
Is
don't
that
know
also
anything
the
else
snail
about it.
movie?
No, it is not. Miley Cyrus is in Bolt.
Oh, I gotta watch Bolt.
Bolt movie. She's 2008. No, she plays Penny. John Travolta plays Bolt.
Hell yeah.
All right, I actually think this movie might be great.
Yeah, Cinderella came out in 1997. Fantasia, 1999.
Apparently, it's a good movie, even though nobody saw it, according to Wikipedia. It's part of the like Disney, not Disney Renaissance, the rebirth of Walt Disney Animation Studios, which is its own article on Wikipedia, which is
That
dark.
seems strange to me because Bolt is, as far as I remember, like one of the first, I guess maybe that's why, it's one of the first, if not the first, like 3D animated Disney original.
No, that was Dinosaur, you rube. You don't
What
remember
the fuck is Dinosaur?
You don't remember
The
Dinosaur?
the good
No,
Dinosaur?
not it. Just Dinosaur. One word.
I remember A Bug's Life.
No, Bug's Life was great, but that was.
I remember The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No, Dinosaur's just a movie made by Disney, and it's 3D, and it's not very good.
Well, it's one of the first is Bolt.
No, I think Chicken Little that came out before Bolt.
That's a claymation, you dweeb.
No, it's not.
You absolute nincompoop.
It is not claymation.
I'm thinking of Chicken Run, you asshole.
Chicken Run is, yeah, that's pretty true.
I'm thinking of Wallace and Gromit, dumbass. Should have figured that out.
All right, let's get to these feature films. All right. Home on the Brother Bear. That was so yeah, Dinosaur I think was their first 3D. That was Disney and not Pixar. And then Chicken Little, and then Meet the Robinsons in 2007, and then Bolt in 2008.
That's trash. Actually, it might be awesome.
And then they stopped doing 2D animation after the Winnie the Pooh film in July 15th, 2011, directed by Stephen J. Anderson and Don Hall.
Did they officially announce like we're not doing that anymore?
I don't think they
they
officially announced it. I think they just stopped because then after that it's Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, Big Hero 6. God, remember a world before Frozen?
No.
Damn, me neither, man. That's crazy. Strange World comes out, the 23rd.
You know, it's an underrated animated film.
Yeah.
What is it? What am I going to say? You know what I'm going to say.
Moana.
Let's say it together.
Okay.
Moana is appropriately rated. Okay, we'll say it together. Ice Age 3 Continental Drift.
Why is Ice Age 3 Continental Drift?
When was the last time you heard about it? Is that even the third one? The Meltdown is 2?
I don't know. I don't pay much. There are a lot. Ray Morano's got to get paid somehow.
Ice Age the Meltdown. No Time for Nuts. Dawn
of the Dinosaurs. I think that's the third one.
Continental Drift has a pirate flag on it. How long was the Ice Age? How do you
Apparently,
make
it
like
was
7 movies about it? That's insane.
Ice Age. No, there's only 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's a spin-off film, The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. Why are they spinning it off? It's also only on Disney Plus. So
Yeah.
it's now, I guess these are now, in a way, underrated Disney movies.
Will there be Ice Age 7? Ice Age Forever After is a 2022 American 3D computer animated family adventure film. That does not answer the question.
Ice Age Forever After?
Forever After.
That's not
Isn't
the name
that?
of one of them. That's a Shrek.
Yeah, that
That's
is a
Shrek
Shrek. That's what I
4.
was going to say. It is the 6th and final installment in the Ice Age film series and a sequel to 2016's Ice Age Collision Course.
Is that
Yeah,
not out yet?
It
Or
says
is it just
2022. They're kind of running out of time.
Yeah, all we're getting is the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild this year, I
Untitled
guess.
6th film.
Oh wait, no, we already got it. It was released January 28th.
Yeah.
And no one talked
that
about
one.
this? No one talked about the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild?
Tell your mom this.
Call your mom. Tell her about the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild.
Do you think we could write the script for Ice Age? The Adventures of Buck Wild?
Okay,
Looking at this cover.
I think we could. I'm assuming Buck Wild is the one in the middle, right?
There's got to be. He's got an eye patch and some kind of scimitar made out of a leaf.
Who voices Buck Wild?
Very
famous.
Simon Pegg.
Really?
Simon Pegg.
Okay.
Yep. I think that based on this image, so what is he, a ferret?
Some kind of
a prairie dog?
no, he's a little too big for, I guess, a ferret. Yeah.
He's built like a prairie dog, but for ice.
He's one of those old school prairie dogs. He's one of those glacier dogs, you know.
He's like the woolly mammoth to the elephant. This is like the woolly mammoth version of a prairie dog. And he's got an eye patch made of lettuce, and he's got a scimitar or a dagger that's presumably made of a tusk.
Yeah.
And he's standing on a dinosaur who appears to be dead.
Wait, what the fuck's a zorilla?
It's like the woolly mammoth gorilla.
Oh, maybe he's a zorilla. And it's actually not at all. Yeah. Okay.
Crash
so is
Eddie.
Yeah, Crash and Eddie, classic Ice Age characters. I think he's a zorilla, which is some.
Is it real?
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a
a
striped polecat.
Yep.
It looks like
pretty sick.
I would like one as a pet. It's like a brown skunk kind of.
Yeah, it's like a skunk but with extra racing stripes.
And he's not as fluffy.
If you look at the picture on Wikipedia where it's like dead, it's like a bearskin rug, but it's a zorilla. It looks like he has the Punisher logo on his back.
He kind of does. He is kind of the Punisher of skunks.
It sucks that the Punisher is now a conservative icon because I feel like he really could have been like a Joker-esque character.
It doesn't. Do conservatives like the Joker, or is it just like kind of like schizophrenic adjacent?
Yeah,
online guys.
Conservatives love the Punisher. They do Punisher with the Blue Lives Matter flag, and it's like, I don't know if you've seen Punisher. I don't know if you know what he does.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he loves police.
No, I don't think he does.
But like, imagine a bunch of like terminally, chronically online weirdos loving the Punisher instead of the Joker.
I mean,
And then you get like the Punisher played by Paul Dano or something.
did he know? You know
Don't
those
know.
you know those memes?
I don't, but I don't know.
It's like literally just like a picture of his character, like the Riddler, but it's when he's behind bars in the movie. And then there's just an arrow to it. It's like some YouTube thumbnail. It just said, "Does he know?" or something like
He
that. And I'm
doesn't.
like, does he know what?
I
I don't
don't
know.
even know what movie you're referencing.
The Batman.
Never saw it.
You didn't see the Batman? It was pretty okay.
You didn't fucking see Nope. Don't talk to me about movies you haven't seen.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You should. I don't know. It's pretty good. I like it.
It's yeah. I have the full week off, so maybe I'll be bored of playing Pokemon Violet, and I'll.
Why do you have the week off? Did you call in sick with a week off?
Yeah, no,
Did you
I
become
had
British
PTO
just
to
to call in
burn.
sick?
I'll do whatever it takes to call in sick. Friend of the cast, King Curtis, who is also
Gonna be on next week.
Gonna be on next week. No, she put in her 2 weeks notice. So,
Oh,
no, I am. Well, she wasn't ever in the office anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
that's fine.
yeah, it's fine. Don't work.
I hate working. Honestly, if it was up to me, only poor people would work.
And I would conveniently just be just above that line.
Yeah, conveniently, I would own a business that poor people work at.
I think I might do that. It's going to be called Employing Artists to Draw Art for Video Games that I make.
Yeah.
That is in many ways a business where poor people work.
Mm-hmm. It absolutely is.
You'll get better artists by going to like Singapore or like Vietnam. Be like, give me your anime art.
Yeah. Give me your take on Live a Live.
That's not how it. No.
Sorry, Live Alive.
No.
That's how they say it.
That's not how they say it.
Yeah, the marketing team doesn't say it that way. We discussed this. You're trusting marketing to tell you how to live your life?
I trust every marketer with my life.
Yeah, me too.
I watched Mad Men. I understood the message.
Yeah, they're all good.
They're all good and they want to help me.
They're all good and they care about consumers. That was the message.
That was the message of Mad Men, yeah. I have media literacy.
I think it's weird that they call it Mad Men when they're ad men. You know what I mean?
I'm going to kill you.
It seems like a typo. All right, folks. Yeah. Am I right? Makes a lot of sense.
I'm shaking
picking
my
up
head.
What I'm putting down.
Yeah, I've read the Wikipedia page for Mad Men before.
Ad Men. Think about it.
Have you even watched that show?
I watched one season and then I got too busy and then I lost interest.
Isn't that the worst when you're watching something and you're like, I would keep watching this and then life happens and you're like, well, it's gone.
Yeah, you lose momentum and then you're like, well, I guess I'll just kill myself.
Yeah. Yeah, life's not really
not
about
what
like
I meant to say. But...
it's what I was gonna say. That's how I feel. And if that happened, you would never hear about it.
Yeah, this podcast would carry on.
Be like, oh, for the 50th week in a row, we have Arthur.
Coach is busy this week once again. He did not get back to me, so I'm going to do a solo episode.
Yeah, people will be like, yeah, that's normal. I wonder how long it would take before people are like, Something
Is
silly.
Coach okay? I hope Coach is okay.
No one has ever or will ever say that in the Discord.
I will.
And they're good to not do that. You know what I mean? Like that's the correct move. But
Yeah.
I'm letting the record show. Then no one's like, man, I hope he's doing well. They're like, yeah, whatever. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. I hope he leaves us alone for longer.
That's what a small contingent of the cast is doing. What's up with the new Doom Scroll theme? I haven't listened.
Do you want me to get into this? We're gonna do this.
Let's get into it.
I
mean, you named the you made a reference to something in the Zencaster room title, so I figured
yeah,
it was on the mind.
It was on the mind. It's like it's weird. Not a theme song in my opinion. In my opinion, it is.
Is it just on the newest one?
It was on the Kevin Tienkin episode.
Oh yes, my favorite podcast guest, Kevin Tienkin.
Yeah, there's like a minute cold open.
I love his laugh.
Shout out Kevin. He's going to be on the episode next week. Yeah, let's play another podcast. There's a
When's
minute.
When's it going to do the theme?
It's like 52
minutes?
seconds. Yeah, it's like 52 seconds. I didn't even listen to all of it. It's not good. It's
Mongolian throat singing.
And then they like edit in Isaac saying stuff. Feels really ripping off my Doom inspired theme song where I edited in Daniel and Nick saying stuff. But bad.
They have who did it?
Producer Brett's close personal friend, Digital Monster, probably.
Well, I'm waiting to hear at the end of the episode
if there's a tag.
Wait, what?
Shout out Daniel, Isaac, and Nick. 3 great guests of the podcast.
3 great guests that we've all had, and we've all had them before.
Anybody else?
Anyone else? Or at least anyone else on our network.
Yep. Cretan Podcast
Dog
Network.
Zone.
They got them all.
Did they? They got. Oh yeah, I guess they got Daniel, right?
Yeah, probably. We broke the door down.
Yeah, if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't exist.
I
think not enough people are letting that show in the record. I'm letting it show. The record shows. It's recorded.
The record's there.
No one's reading the record.
There's like multiple copies of the record, and one of the copies has it redacted as personal information or whatever.
Yeah,
I wonder. So, like, depending on which record you look at, it might not show. You know what I mean?
I'm like, you gotta look at this original record, and people are like, no, we don't want anything to do with that.
We had
record.
Slip and Jimmy kind of going into the records, doing a little bit of shenanigans.
How far are you in Better Call Saul now?
Almost done season 2.
Almost done or almost on?
Almost done.
Oh, nice.
Episode 11 or something.
Man,
how many episodes?
How much is just this podcast a recreation of Better Call Saul?
If I don't agree that I am.
No, I think you're McGill. I think you're Chuck to my Jimmy. I think that's pretty.
I don't think that's correct at all. I'm definitely the goofy one, and you are definitely shutting down everything that I want to do.
I think I don't agree. I don't agree.
You don't disagree.
Maybe. Okay. Here's. I think goofiness wise, I think I might be the Howard to your Jimmy.
Sure.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think
that's fair.
Relationship dynamic wise, I'm the Jimmy to your Chuck. I think that's true. Yeah, I think that's pretty true. I think that's pretty true.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not co-signing that.
Because which one of us would be hiding in their house under a metal blanket because you're scared of the
Uh-huh.
sun. Which one of the two of us? It wouldn't be me.
Okay. That part I agree with, which is why I originally agreed that I would be Chuck. But then I
Yeah.
met Chuck's personality, and I
And then
am
you
not
realize
like
that Chuck is like kind of a douchebag.
Chuck is you. Chuck is you.
No, I'm not Chuck. Are you kidding?
You shut down a lot of
This
my good
chicanery.
ideas. You shut down a lot of my good ideas, and you tell people don't listen to his music.
I don't tell people that.
He shouldn't be a podcaster. I was forged in the fires of podcasting. He just waltzes in with a podcast degree from Phoenix Online University.
You're like a chimp with a machine gun when it comes to making podcast theme songs. No, I've never said for people not to listen to your music. That's not true.
No, you have not. You have been very supportive when I am not around.
I've been very supportive.
Only when I'm not around, though.
I think that's the best way to be supportive.
Yeah.
Because that way you know it's real.
Well, I mean, you don't support me personally.
Just when you're not around.
Yeah. You've never listened to my music.
I have. I haven't listened to the most recent album, which I need to do. I just
It's like
forget.
15 minutes. Just check it out. I'll put it at the end of this episode. Why not?
The full thing, why not?
Yeah, it's like 15 minutes, whatever.
I'll listen to it. I haven't been listening to
45 minutes of silence.
Because I haven't been listening to anything. I don't listen to things at work anymore.
Yeah, you could listen to this while you're working, and it'll be fine. Did your video come out that you said would be out last Monday?
So I recorded it, and it wasn't very good. So I decided not to release it.
It's been vaulted.
Yeah, it's in the vault, which the vault being the videos folder in my phone.
Yeah. Hashtag release the Emmy cut.
There's a lot. There's some good stuff in the vault, honestly, that I could. I took my cat to the vet this week, and I took a video of Emmy like screaming the whole time, and I sent it to my girl. Yeah, it was pretty much exactly like that. A little too long, okay, but yeah, that was pretty on the point. But I sent the video to my girlfriend,
cat voice,
and she just keeps watching the video over and over again. And now she's looking at me as I'm telling a story about her, kind of.
I'm pretty good at cat voice.
Yeah, cat voice is fine, but you can't do black scent, Aquafina. Didn't she apologize for all that?
Yeah, but
I don't think she's going to do anything about it.
Well, what's funny about the apology is her apology was like, I grew up in Brooklyn. That's just how I talk as I am talking right now in the exact voice that I always talk in. And it sounds just like this.
Yeah. Well, it's like my dad grew up in Brooklyn, different time, but still. He does not sound like Aquafina sounds in every movie I've ever watched with her in it.
If she did the voice for her apology, I would be like, okay.
I would have been like, okay, so she's doubling and tripling down, and that she's never going to talk normal ever again in her life. Perfect.
Yeah,
because then you have to speak in black scent forever, unless you're like doing a character in a movie.
Yeah. So her apology was like, this is just how I talk, but she wasn't doing the voice in the apology. So it's like, no.
So no, it's clearly not. You just proved it.
You're clearly having a goof right now. Yeah. So respect to, I almost said respect to Doja Cat. Respect to Doja Cat. She's killing me.
No. Respect to Doja Cat.
I respect Doja Cat.
I don't
one of the all-time cats. You hear that Doja Cat song that goes like, just doing a little cat voice. That's the joke there, folks.
Yeah, the Doja. Maybe I would like her music more if she did do that.
She does.
Not to the songs that not the ones I'm hearing, All
right, that's fair. You want to hear a crime?
I think we've all been wanting to hear a crime. I think that's what our
all
fan base
clamoring
really tunes in for is crimes.
All right, guys, are you ready
Oh,
for
God.
Alligator Man?
2.
Even alligator-ier. Uh, we're not doing Alligator Man.
No,
We've discussed it.
We've already done
We've
Alligator Man.
discussed it. In 2011, our close personal friend, I'm
Me?
going to say it. No, our close personal friend. I'll say it.
/ our close personal friend.
Good guy. Cool guy. Sick ass dude. Criminal. Sick ass dude, though.
Tim Allen.
Close.
Really?
Michael Fuller. Not close at all, but it's 2 L's in the last name. North Carolina. You're Googling it? I'm reading the crime right now.
He wrote The Notebook?
No. So
he was an actor.
No, different guy. So this guy goes into Walmart and he's like, I need to buy a new vacuum cleaner and I need to buy a new microwave.
And we all know what that means in Breaking Bad. He's going to get his identity changed. He's going to be working at the Cinnabon.
He should have been. So he's buying vacuum cleaner and microwave. Now these are kind of pricey objects, $476.
And to be clear, it's a separate microwave.
It's not a dual function.
It's not a dual function because that would be kind of sick. You're vacuuming up and then you pop in some frozen.
Get pretty hot. They get pretty hot.
You throw in some White Castle sliders in there.
Yeah.
While you're vacuuming, you have a nice little snack. That's a good idea. They should do that.
You should invent that. Yeah. So he's getting 2 separate microwave and vacuum. What are you doing, buddy?
Me?
Just get the dual.
Oh yeah.
So he picks these items up, puts them in his cart. He goes to the front of the Walmart in North Carolina, United States of America.
And then he turns around. It's the baby. Wha-bam! He's dead.
Yeah, pretty close.
Did the baby kill that guy? Or did he just... he shot him. Did the guy die?
I think he shot him, and then the guy was like, oh, no, I'm dying. And then the baby went up, looked him right in the eyes and said, gay people have AIDS. And that's the end of the article.
That sounds pretty true.
It's actually true, which is, in my opinion, fucked up. Pardon my language, but that's not okay. So he goes up to the cash register at Walmart, North Carolina, with a vacuum cleaner and a microwave, $476 American.
Damn.
On the till.
That's expensive.
That's pretty expensive. But this guy, he's a little flush with cash. So he drops a cool $1 million bill on the register. He's like, no problem. I would just like to have $999,524 in change, please. And they're like,
easy. They're like, it's very easy. You clearly have all that money, right?
Can I get that in tens? And so what I found very interesting about this, is that they instantly called the police. To be clear, this is from the video game franchise Monopoly.
Love Monopoly.
Shut up, Monopoly. But this is the analog
version
did you say
of
the digital game. This is the analog version of the video game Monopoly for Switch. And he drops a cool $1 million bill.
And I thought you hated video game talk. And here you are dropping famed video game franchise Monopoly. The fuck out of here.
And so he's like, can I just get $999,524? I'm out of here. No big deal. I'll take this vacuum microwave out of your freaking store. Just get it out of the way so people can see the other products, I'm helping you guys out. And then they called the police and he was arrested.
What a bunch of rats.
I feel like you could just be like, you gotta go, buddy. I don't know if you need to put him in jail for giving you a video game currency.
Yeah, I think you just kind of
Like if
You
you
just say,
go to a
nah.
Target and you're like, "Can I buy a Fallout 76 with these bottle caps?" They're not going to call the
They're
police.
gonna just be like, no, you can't, and you go, okay, fair, because it's not real money, and then you try again
You
elsewhere. You see
pull
if
out
somebody,
your MasterCard, your Capital One Visa.
yeah, you're like, oh yeah, my mistake. I know you guys don't take bottle caps.
I knew that. I just, you know,
Let's just
I
have all
thought
these bottle
maybe.
caps. I thought I'd give it a shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
love giving alternative forms of payment a try before you just pay normal.
Can I pay with a Subway gift card with an unknown value on it?
You could be winning big. You
Could
might
be
not.
big.
The risk. That's the fun.
It does
That's
say
why
25 on the front, but
it could be more.
could be
I
the
could
whole
have reloaded
25.
it. I could have
Could be the
reloaded
whole
it.
25. Could have reloaded it. Could be nothing. It's your risk to take,
It could be
sir.
like $3. You know,
It could be
it could be enough that you
not
can't
enough.
really buy a $5 foot long at the
Yeah,
time.
you could get maybe one of the cookies, a little white
Maybe
chocolate macadamia nut.
maybe a drink, like a small drink. Which
Yeah, just
actually, that
get
sounds
free
pretty nice.
refills. Not bad.
Not bad as long as you stay there.
Yeah. And then you just like, you know, you got your free refills. And then if you, with the benefit of the free refills, you know, you're living large. Maybe you, the cashier, could cover the rest of the 476.
Yeah.
I'll just piece out with the vacuum microwave combo. Anyway, Michael Anthony Fuller
Middle
name
name.
docs. Yeah.
Ooh,
It's in
got
the
him.
article. It's online. He was arrested. And this is a weird crime that I didn't know.
Yeah.
He was charged with attempting to obtain property by false pretenses.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, right.
I mean, sure, technically, I guess, but again, like if you just tell them no, you can't buy it for this, and they go,
Yeah.
okay. It's not like he would then try and steal it afterwards.
I love the idea of the Walmart cashier being like looking at a Monopoly money $1 million bill. This is a
Being
false
like-
pretense, sir.
Be like, man, I really want to arrest this guy.
This currency has no basis in reality.
And like, also, a false pretense implies that like someone might have believed it. You know, like he's doing like a bit of a sneaky.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing sneaky about just presenting Monopoly money and being like, maybe
Is this
float
like,
your?
Maybe he was trying to barter. He's like, maybe your Monopoly game is missing a couple bills, you know?
And
Maybe this will be
maybe
helpful.
it'll only cost you the low price of $500.
Is that what the crime is for, like, if you pay with real counterfeit money? Obtain property by false pretense?
I mean, that would at least be like more legit than playing with Monopoly. Like just trying, not even like successfully paying with Monopoly money, just trying to. Yeah.
Just bright pink, tiny.
You just say,
bill.
"Sorry, sir, we can't accept this."
Blank on the back, and you're like, I don't know.
It's like money from
call
like
my
fucking
manager.
SpongeBob.
Get the UV light going. Get the invisible ink marker out.
We need our own currency. We need some BBC bucks in circulation.
Yeah,
some bad
let's
boy
make our own
bucks.
crypto.
Yeah, we should definitely
bad boy
make
coins.
Bad boy coins. People would buy that.
People would buy that
solely off of the name.
Yeah,
be like, absolutely. We're here to build a community of diverse thinkers and investors who are trying to make crime good.
We are trying to.
I think I sold a couple people listening on that coin, on that crypto.
We should start a crypto and then make it so there's only, I would say, 275,000 in circulation. You got to keep
it low.
Keep it
so
low.
that our value of our coins, because we'll have
100,000 each.
Not that many. We don't need that many. We can each have 10,000 each, right? And that's like,
okay, you have 10,000. I'll just That's
You'll
your
have
decision. I'll have my decision.
well, no, I mean, we should have this.
190,000 now.
No. But we need to have enough for people to trade them, and the value will go up, and then we will become rich. And then
Yeah.
we just sell everything. Go
Yeah, we
bye.
sell all our BBC coin and buy Bitcoin with it.
No, I cash out. I just am done. I'm not.
No. You got to go to the next step, baby. You sell your BBC coin, you get Ethereum. You go up a little bit, you sell that. You get Dogecoin.
My Dogecoin actually that did well because I timed the market, you see, and did not take advantage of the Elon Musk kind of pump and dump scheme.
Did you become the Burger King?
Yeah, I did. Where's my little crypto app? Y'all have Coinbase?
Yeah, I have Coinbase. I made Coinbase so I could mint an NFT of the BBC monkey, and then I was copyright striked on that one. If you could believe that. The creator of the original artwork copyright strikes my NFT.
Oh, yeah, I did do that. I was like, no, they didn't. I was like, oh, yeah, no, I did. I just lost, I was at $31 in my crypto on November 5th, which is literally that's me just getting free coins. I've never bought anything outside the Dogecoin, which I've already sold. So, and then as of now, I'm at $21. So over the course of the last 2 weeks, it's tanked $10 or a third of its value. That's
buy the dip.
Pretty bad. Buy the dip, man. I mean, I don't know why anyone would look at this wavy ass line over the course of a year and be like, yeah, this is stable. No, it's not.
It's good. I did buy.
Well, I guess that FTX crash happened, right? The weird looking poly
Thanks
people.
A lot, Larry David. I'm gonna blame Larry David for it.
Those people were so weird looking. I can't get it. And they were poly, which I guess all poly people are kind of weird looking.
Roasted.
Even my famed Instagram poly account, the poly couple, they're still kind of weird looking.
Your close personal friends, Dana and the Wolf.
Dana and the Wolf, man. People shouldn't be.
Yeah, I bought Ethereum, and in 2 months, I doubled my money, and then I took out all the profits, and I kept my original investment, and then it went to zero. So it didn't go all the way to zero, but it essentially went to zero.
So it was kind of a wash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that happens.
That's fine.
That's fine. Who cares?
Yeah.
You should have taken everything out, wait for it to drop, and then bought it when it was low.
Yeah, but I was already bought in. You know what I mean? You can't buy lower than when you bought in already.
Sure you can. You just got to wait for it to tank.
Yeah, but then
but then it might go back up.
It might.
I'm such a gambler.
It might just keep going.
I think
I've been researching slot machine theories. Game theory for slot machines.
There can't be any. You just hit a button and it goes.
But not all slot machines are created equal. Think about that. They don't all have the same odds, and they don't all have the same payouts or the same minimum bet. So you got to pick the correct one. You know what I mean? There's strategy to it.
Okay. Tell me more.
You got to buy my book.
If you buy my book, I'll give you the secrets to making money on the slot machines.
Yeah, a 15-page ebook for $37. It'll tell you all the best branded slot machines to buy.
You're buying a slot machine. Okay. So this is for if you want to start your own casino.
But it also doubles as the worst slot machines to play.
True, because and then you also have the opposite, which is you have a
$26 discount
PDF that you get the good ones, or you sell them and be like, you don't want these, and then it's a constant loop.
Yeah.
You've made a self-sustaining
Because
economy.
then all the people that buy the first book,
Yeah.
they're going to start their own casino, and they're not going to have any of the slot machines that the other people want to play.
And they're going to want those. You control. You're
And then
holding
you
all the cards. That's the secret. I
And
think
then you
that's a good idea. I
invest,
think this is a good
and
business
then
idea.
I personally invest in the slot machine companies that I write down in my little books.
Everybody, it's your companies. All the machines you're talking about are your machines.
That would be, honestly,
That might be one of the all-time schemes.
we got to be grifters. I think.
I've always wanted to be a grifter. Like I don't want to take people's money because that seems mean. But like,
But if they're just giving it away,
if they're just giving it away. Like I have the mind of a grifter, but I don't have the heart of one.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the problem. You have to be a real soulless bastard.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you do it a couple times, you'll just be like, yeah, I could do this.
Be like, yeah, fuck these people.
Actually, these people suck and I hate them.
Yeah.
For the last 4 minutes, you want to do another crime?
Yeah, I got another crime that I think I can knock out in 4 minutes.
All right.
This is called the drumstick killer, which is making me think of chicken drumsticks. But
right. Before we started recording, I was watching Whiplash, so it's relevant.
It is pretty relevant. I knew that. That's why I definitely picked this one and didn't just have it on the tab from last week. Yeah. So let's see if I can read this in a way that's interesting and not just me reading the Wikipedia page. So Sachiko Ito, aka the Drumstick Killer, she was a Japanese cult leader and a serial killer. And as a cult leader, she was kind of a guru type who had some psychic abilities, which is very from what I've seen in Mob Psycho 100, which is an anime, very typical. And so from December of 94 to June of 95, and I guess for reference, this lady was born in 1947. So
that's a decade ago, at least.
So from 94 to 95. Well, okay. So for like 6 months, her followers, which consisted of her daughter, Yuko, Hiroshi Nemoto, and Mitsuo Sekine, which it makes it sound like those are all of her followers. So I don't know if you can be a cult leader if you have three,
like half of them are your family.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I think one's her daughter. Yeah. Well, a third of them, whatever. And if you're your own family, yeah, that is half. Okay. So, this Wikipedia page is really weak, actually. So they're killing the ugly devils, which is in quotes. So who's Nematode? Oh yeah, this is the second person. Yeah, Nematode. I don't know what a nematode is. They always talk about nematodes in SpongeBob.
It's like a little gremlin, but real.
Oh, they're like little snake guys.
What did I say?
The little worms. The worms are not gremlins. Those are different. Idiot.
Okay, but if you met like a human man who was 4'11" and he was a dweeb, you could call him a worm or a gremlin and you would be correct. So how far off am I really?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So get a load of this.
Ready.
So on the 5th of July,
November.
in 95, the Fukushima prefectural police decided to search our not friend Sachiko Ito's house because they hospitalized one of the members of the cult that she is a member of. So these are like intra-cult killings, I guess. And within her house, they found 6 rotting corpses. I don't know why she was just leaving the bodies in her house, but she was.
Yeah, you got to get Marie Kondo. If it doesn't spark joy, get it out of there.
And then apparently the surviving victim that was hospitalized was also arrested because she had participated in the killings of the other people. So the victims include one of the guys' wives, one of the killer's wives, male follower Jay, because they don't have like a name. Then Jay's wife and daughter.
Is that the article doing that, or is that the cult that's like you don't get a name? It's like Men in Black. You are your first initial.
I think it's. I'm having a weird sense of deja vu. We didn't talk about this last week, right?
No.
Yeah.
This does sound kind of familiar to the Jesus cult that we talked about like a year ago.
No, but yeah, so they killed
2 years ago.
Jay's wife and daughter, male follower K and female follower N.
This sounds exactly like Men in Black.
Why they don't explain the cult that she was in though, which I think would help, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, she was executed in 2012 by hanging, which I feel like hanging is that's an old school way of executing somebody.
I mean, they hanged Saddam Hussein live on CNN.
Yeah.
So who am I to say?
That was what, 2003, 4? I don't know.
Yeah. Something like that.
2012 though, I think we all learned that, Coney 2012,
Should have hanged him.
What was his deal?
That's a great question. Is he still doing it?
Is he still doing it?
Is he still up to his old tricks? Yeah, I don't know about that. I have another crime. It's real quick. I think this one's too good that I gotta mention it.
Yeah.
2016. There's a bank employee, Alberto.
Alberto.
So he's a suspect in
sus among us.
Sus among sus. He was suspected of stealing 5,000 United States dollars from his workplace, which is a bank. I'm sure you steal from the office, paper clips, pens, paper, whatever, what have you.
I don't steal from the office. I would never
the
do
microphone.
Hey, no, I paid for this.
With what money though? No. Just like, you're forgetful. You're like, oh, I have this in my pocket or whatever.
Yeah.
So, maybe it was one of those situations. So over the course of 3 months, $5,000 from the bank ended up in his possession. And so the police are like, we're on to you. And so he quits his job, moves to another town.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, he decides he needs a new job. That $5,000 ran out. And he applies to be a police dispatcher. And the name on the background check comes up that he's a fugitive. And so they're like, yeah, come on in for an interview. You sound like a great employee. And then he showed up in a suit and tie, and they arrested him.
That's kind of smart.
Yeah. He got.
That dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah. Too bad. It's, I mean, if you're going to do crimes, maybe don't.
Maybe consider doing the time.
Maybe consider becoming a police officer before you do the crime, and then you'll be okay.
That is good advice.
Yeah, you did it in the wrong order.
You can't do a crime and then be like, well, maybe if I become a cop, no one will notice.
Yeah,
I understand the temptation, but it's too late.
yeah, that train has sailed. All right, so that's the episode, folks. Do you have any final thoughts?
The Wordle word today was fine.
What was it?
Brave.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I guessed Blaze. I thought that would have been more fun.
I almost guessed Blaze.
Blaze, I thought would have been great instead of just good.
Yeah.
But apparently the Discord
Blaze.
Was struggling with Brave, which
I got it 3.
I got
No
it in
big deal.
4, but like I guessed Blaze before Brave. But
Yeah,
you know.
I was very close to guessing Blaze. Blaze was my next one after Brave.
Yeah.
Um,
If it wasn't one, it was going to be the other one. You know. It was...
Well, I guess Break first.
Oh, true. I didn't even think of that.
I guess Break. That was my second guess, and I was like, "Oof, could be Blaze or could be Brave." And I was going to say Blaze, but it was too cool of a word. And after a couple days ago, we got There. I was like,
That was terrible.
I hated it.
That was so
the word
bad.
Sucks. Bad word.
I don't think I struck out or I forgot to do that one. But
I think I got it in 6.
I was like, this is terrible. When they do words like that, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
it's not a real word.
Go back
Use
to
a word.
Glyph.
Yeah, Glyph was sick. Glyph was a good one.
Glyph was really hard. I don't remember if I got it. I think I got it in 6.
I got Glyph in like 3.
Yeah, everyone in the Discord was doing good on Glyph, but I did not do good. But Brave nailed it. Brave also.
I'm always thinking. It's okay. It's fine. But
it's
Glyph,
fine.
I mean, I'm always thinking about glyphs. You know.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about glyphs. I got mine in 1, but that's just because it was my starter word.
That's true.
Yeah.
I use a different starter word all the time.
I've started mixing it up because I don't want people knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that people look at know what other people's starter words are and then just like use their information to like.
Yeah. He always starts with. He always starts with adieu.
Yeah. So okay, that gives you these letters. Okay, so then you can use that information. Like that sucks. Don't do that.
Don't do that. I don't look at anything. I just see that people have posted in the channel, and then I remember to do it. And I'll pick a word at random. Folks,
go from there. Yeah.
If you have not done the Wordle yet today, here is a good starter word for you.
Because we don't even know what it is.
We don't know. We can't. This has been recorded in the past. The best starter word for today is going to be
good night.
Yeah, I'll edit that. I'll cut it there.
What if somebody typed in night and it ended up being correct?
That would be good. Night.